How can you structure a killer presentation and not be struggling to come up with content? Well, let me walk you through a framework that I've used for years to deliver great presentations, and it's the know, feel, do. So by the end of this video, I will have walked you through exactly what to do so that you'll feel confident and ready to apply this yourself in your next presentation. So here's how it works. You'll see that each column here represents a time period. We're going to start by filling out the before and after. So before represents how your audience feels, what they currently know, and what they are doing or not doing before the presentation. After is what your audience will have known, what they will have felt, what they will want to do after you've given the presentation. And of course, during is where the magic comes in. This is the content of your presentation that will help your audience go from before to the ideal state after. Now, let me walk you through how you can do this with a real life example. And that example is actually this very video. So you'll notice that I filled it out already for you and we can drill into it. So here, before, what does my audience know when it comes to presenting? Well, in my mind, I say, I don't know if they know how to structure their presentation at all. They may just be winging it. And then afterwards, I want them to have a clear roadmap. And notice how I set the scene right away by saying exactly how this framework works and what I ideally want for them to know by the end of this video. So I say here, I'm just going to walk them through this formula. The next stage is what they feel. So specifically, what do they feel before I give this video? They may feel lost or confused, not knowing what to do. And afterwards, I want them to have clarity and I want them to feel confident in this approach. So you'll notice that when I teed up this video, I literally said by the end of this, I want you to feel excited and ready to apply this. I also mentioned that I do this the same all the time for years for my presentations to give my audience confidence in this approach. I could have even given a story that explains how this has clearly helped me in a specific work scenario. And then finally, the do portion. What do I think the audience will have done around this? Probably nothing. They may just be winging it. By the end, I'd love for them to take a printout of this handout and perhaps apply it to their next presentation. So what am I going to do during to illustrate this do? Well, I'm going to show them just by demonstrating this whole framework live here, they can do it too.